Welcome everyone to the third episode of the Boys Hub Live. Today we have a really special guest. Starting forward for the Colorado Buffaloes, Evan Battey. Let's just get right into it. So, Evan, first question I have for you is, when did you realize that you could go somewhere with basketball?
I think when I was like a sophomore in high school, I was at a school that was not really good at basketball. So I had to, I had to carry a lot of my team and a lot of my weight, to really push for that team to make the playoffs and, just all those things that, a good leader should do. And that was the year I was like, okay, I can really carry this load. You feel me? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have it written down that you averaged 20 and 14 your sophomore year. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Stats. We know you went through like a lot of adversity in your freshman year of college. So like, what was your main motivation to get through it?
I think honestly, my mom, just my mom from a mother's point, just never let me feel sorry for myself. And after all the things I went through, she always told the message that it's gonna make me stronger. It's kind of cliche, but it's always true. And because my friends were actually there when I had a little of those life-turning events. So just my friends here in LA definitely the most closest thing I have to getting better.
Yeah, man, super inspiring. And what was it like stepping foot on the court as like for your first real game back against Drake?
We had a scrimmage the weekend before that. I believe it was Colorado School of Mines. So that was, that scrimmage was pretty good. The first time I officially stepped on the court, but the first official game was Drake, and I thought we played well. I thought I played well for my first game back, but I didn't think it was an all-star performance. But it was something that I had to get out there. I had to go through that first time being back on the court.
Yeah. Okay. What was the recruiting process like for you, and why did you ultimately choose the Buffs out of all the colleges offered?
The recruiting process was, honestly, it was good to me. I didn't have a lot of complaints. Thing was, it was up to me, and I like that. Just for the fact that if I'm in college, I want to choose where I want to be. From that aspect, it was all good. My final three schools were Purdue, Miami, U, obviously. But
yeah,
I choosing CU is because of the family environment. The fans, the crowd, the building, CU Event Center gets rocking. So just all the right reasons to go there, all point to one thing, I think.
All right, so I got a pretty important question for what you bump in pregame. What's on your pregame playlist?
Let's see, some Gunna, some Raw Wave, some Baby, Lil Baby. That's about it. Yeah.
All right. So in an interview, Coach Tad called you the Midair Boulder. Where do you think he got that from?
The Midair Boulder. I mean, he's had a player that he's coached that has been also called that nickname, being Spencer Dinwiddie. But I know I'm not really interested in battling for the title. It honestly means nothing to me, but people like calling me that because I seem to know everybody in Boulder. So I mean, just that's the blessing in itself because my connections to all the people here in Boulder, it's just, I get a lot of love, and I'm so appreciative.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
So Coach Boyle says that you have the biggest personality on the team. So what would you say your leadership role in the locker room is?
I wouldn't say it's kind of like good cop, bad cop, because McKinley is definitely a good leader, but I think that I choose my times to really get on my guys, and I have to be on point for myself as well. So I mean, just it's hard to find that balance of when to really get on your teammates and when to support them and encourage them. So I think that I'm a vocal leader. I'm a definitely emotional leader. I've been through a lot of stuff. Teammates rally behind that, and yeah.
All right. Who do you think that, for you personally, who is the hardest team to play on the road in the Pac-12?
Hardest team to play on the road?
Yeah.
Let's see. Arizona for sure. Yeah, I was blanking out for a second, but Arizona I think that their home court gives them a unparalleled energy that is not seen in many groups. So their stadium gets rocking, it gets loud, and it's hard to win in there.
Yeah.
Colorado had like one of their best seasons in a few years this year. So like, what was the environment like when you guys found out, like, with the huge bummer that March Madness got canceled with Corona?
I guess you can say that we were all hurt because we were just coming off of a 5-game losing streak. So March Madness was going to be the place where we redeem ourselves and make this huge Cinderella story run. But it didn't work out that way, and I can't speak for everybody, but I myself am sad about that. I'm still sad about that, and I'm sad for my seniors because I love my senior teammates so much. So to have our opportunities to go closer through sport really took a toll on me. But it's a thing where you have to still be grateful for what you have and still be grateful for life.
Yeah.
All right. How are you personally preparing for next season?
It's a little different. It's a little different now. It's not as much of a go to the gym, lift weights, get your shots up. That stuff's on hold for a while. So a lot of we can't do that now. So it's a lot of stretching, finding different weights around the house, different bags with a lot of clothes in them to use that as like some weights. It's a lot of change in the way that we approach the workouts, but you still got to get them in either way.
Are you guys having like some virtual Zoom sessions with your coaches and doing trainings online?
Yeah, not about training. I mean, the thing about this time of the year, in this pandemic, is all of us are on the same boat. If you catch my drift, so we're all not being able to use gyms. We're all at home. We're all stuck in our house. So it's not like anybody else is getting a fair. It's not like anybody else is getting advantage in being able to go out to a gym. Because teams are gonna find a way to be good, and that's what great teams do. So yeah.
What steps is CU going to take to win the Pac-12 title in a now more loaded Pac-12? I know that you guys lost Tyler Bay, or potentially lost Tyler Bay and McKinley right to the draft, and a couple seniors graduated, and a couple transfers. So, how do you think you guys respond?
Me personally, I just have to. I think I was a good leader last year, but I had to up that even more. with the loss of T-Bay, potential loss of T-Bay. And then from a team standpoint, holistically, just we have to not let our end of the year run over into last year. You feel me? We have to address the problems we had at the end of the year and really work on them in the summer, nip in the bud. So we can't have that type of energy around us in the fall.
Colorado is obviously a great place. And so what's your favorite memory so far as a Buff?
Oh, my favorite memory is it's a toss up between the football team beating Nebraska. I think my video went kind of viral on Twitter.
Yeah,
that day.
on Twitter.
Oh, I saw that.
I saw that video.
He's storming the field. And then the Dayton game in Chicago, we won at the buzzer. That's also, those are the top two events in my career as a Buff. So
The one against Dayton?
Huh?
The one against Dayton?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deshaun Schwartz with the game winner in OT. That was great.
That's my roommate. So it's, when you see somebody you're so close with excel, it's kind of heartwarming.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Your game against SC too, the career high. That was nice.
That was last year, freshman year.
Yeah.
I just remember being nervous about that game. It was senior night, his last game of the year. I finally found my stride as far as being a basketball player in the Pac-12. I was playing really well that last stretch of the season. Ultimately, got a starting spot, at Washington away, and I was just nervous as hell coming into that game. And I just remember I was just on fire, just from on the block, just posting up, working my angles, getting my teammates involved. So it's a fun game to play whenever you play against USC for sure.
Yeah.
I know a UCLA season ticket holder, and I know Alex is a USC season ticket holder for basketball, and they bring me to every Colorado game, and the bananas are there every time I go. What are the bananas like at the?
Bananas are really cool. The head of the bananas, I'm not sure if she's the head, but she's in it. At least she's high up in the banana rankings, if that is even cool or even makes sense. But her name is Avery Deaton. I don't know her last name like that, but she's really great, and she has some friends who are also bananas who are really special, and they travel out to USC, UCLA for those games, and you can see the pride. You can just see the cool pride that they have in our team, in our school. It's you don't find that type of commitment anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one more question. Can you recite the CU fight song front to back? You don't have to, but are you able to?
I might mess up, but if I see you down the field, see you must win. Fight for victory, see you no defeat, so roll up that 5 and score. Never give in. Shoulder to shoulder, we will fight. I might mess up.
Yeah. That was solid.
You did it.
That was great. That was awesome.
The alma mater is more difficult for me.
Yeah.
I don't even know that one.
I think I know it though.
You guys got any more questions?
Nope.
If you could play for one NBA team right now, who would it be?
Or
with one player and one NBA player.
I would say the Lakers because it's my hometown team. I'm a diehard Laker fan, but if I was to play with one player, probably LeBron James.
Yeah.
We're all LA boys.
Okay, cool.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Is LeBron your favorite player of all time?
that's a tricky question for me because growing up in LA, it was always Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. And then when LeBron retired, when Kobe retired in 2016, I was eventually forced to watch LeBron. So and being forced to watch him made me really appreciate all he does for the game and all. I appreciate his greatness on the court because he really is great and he's really not human. So
Yeah.
Kobe is my favorite player of all time, but I think LeBron's the best player of all time.
Also, do you do you think you have the same, or do you use the same play style as other players that you've watched before or in your childhood that kind of inspired you to play the way that you play?
I think that I play similar to Draymond Green, but I didn't idolize him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I don't really. Draymond Green is a great system player. I believe that I can play in any system, but just the way I play in CU system, it's kind of like
Right.
Draymond. Since I watched Jokic, he's a great player. I watch him for his passing, angles, because he's one of the best passers in the game. Also, LeBron passing as well. So, I mean, I just take little bits and pieces from everybody else's game, I think.
Okay, I have one more question. What was it like to play with all of that young talent at Dream Vision Club?
Dream Vision is a Class A organization, AAU team. I can't even stress enough how grateful I am for Dream Vision. I spent 4 years, actually 5, in the program. I'm still in the program. I'm still a mentor as well. So it's that's another family that I have, and it's kind of surreal when you bring in all this talent every year. Kyrie Walker, McCure, Maker, Matt Mitchell, Deron Brooks. I mean, it's surreal when you have all these basketball players on one team and just ultimately working towards one goal. Well, 2 goals. The kids to get scholarships and win championships. So I mean, I'm at a loss for words of how much I appreciate them, but I think it's unquantifiable.
Yeah.
The amount of D1 players that come out of that program are insane.
Yeah, facts.
When on your 15U team, you were with everyone went D1. I'm not going to name the colleges since I think Ethan Anderson, Dominic Harris, Kilmani Holt, Judah Brown, Jake Kyman, Julian Franklin, Alhamdu Diawara, Solomon Davis, and Miles Franklin. So all those guys went high D1.
Yeah, and that was our younger team. Our older, Sebastian Much go to Princeton. Donnie Tillman go to Utah. Mokhtar Gue went to UAB. James Carnick went to Lehigh. So we have a lot of these players that go high up in the world, and that's a testament to our coaches at Dream Vision and our training for sure.
And then another question is, you're known to have a good rep academically. So I'm wondering how you balance being a D1 athlete and a great student.
I think I have to balance 4 things actually. So being a D1 athlete for sure, school, and 3 things, and then friends, because I spend a lot of time with my friends. That's who I am. That's the most important part of me is my social ability. So I think that I have to balance those 3, and I think I have balanced those 3 pretty well. That's what really put me in a position to be successful in college. And also this Xbox that I'm playing right now is it's a thing sometimes, but I get all my work done, and I'm thankful for that because I remember a time when I wouldn't get all my work done, and I was really struggling in school. So
Yeah, it's really good.
That's why they call you Mayor of Boulder.
that nickname is. I feel indifferent about that, but it's okay.
What's your go-to team in 2K?
Go-to team. I mean, I'm more of a random type guy. I do 3 random.
Yeah.
But if I had to play somebody with no fatigue on, I'd probably say the Nets. And no injuries as well. Nets.
Yeah. Of course.
Spence, KD, Kyrie,
Yeah. All right.
We good?
Anyone got any questions?
I think we're good. Would you like before we end to shout out your social media on anything? So for like you possibly see this and gain 10 more followers out of this?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us, being on here.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
Look forward to watching you play.
You up?
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Later.